welcome to Best in Tesla. Today we're going to go for a ride in the Tesla Model 3 long range to see how far we can actually get this car to drive. We all know we're going to get about 400 kilometers of range on a fully charged car in everyday mixed driving, highway, city and so on. But the 560 kilometers it says on paper, how close can we actually get to that if we drive like Grandpa on a lazy day? Well, let's check it out. So, it's quite early. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning because I have a lot of driving to do. So we better get going because I actually have something to do later today. So, 560 kilometers. It's gonna be a long, boring drive because I'm gonna drive like Grandpa that almost fell asleep at the wheel. Because we're gonna have to try to drive even better than the Tesla predicts we're gonna drive. So, yeah, it's gonna be a long day at the office. Going on the highway? I think not. Let's go the slow main road. Awesome. So, 98% of charge. That's pretty much what I got my car to charge to. So, not 100%, so we are missing out 2% when we start off. So I'm gonna do the driving myself. I'm not gonna use the autopilot too much because I guess it's gonna take up more energy from the car. I am gonna have the climate control on. I'm gonna listen to some music because I'm gonna be on the road for like 6-7 hours driving like old Grandpa. It's gonna be quite a boring road trip, driving for 6 to 7 hours with no target, other than see, can we get this car over 500 kilometers? I'm a bit skeptic if it's possible, but I'm gonna do my best to drive slow and nice and easy, no big acceleration, and see how far we can do. So, cruising along here, and we're almost down at 88. We started at 98% of charge, and I am doing quite well down here. 145 watt-hour per kilometers. I'm not sure what exactly I have to be at to do this, but I know what kind of kilometers I have to do. And I have to do 56 kilometers per 10%, and we just hit the 88%, so that was 10% drop, and we have been driving 52.7 kilometers. So we're actually doing quite well here. We have to do even better to do the 560, but we're getting quite close. So we have just dropped to 78%, so we have just used 20% of the battery capacity, and we're doing quite well. We're doing 110 kilometers on the first 20%. The kilowatt hour or watt hour per kilometers is 140, so that dropped as well. So we're doing quite good here. If we can keep this up, we're going to be really close to doing the 560. This is doing quite well, going quite well. I have 2 kilometers left here, and I am actually on the mark. So as long as that don't change from 78 to 77 before that, I'm actually within the range of, if I can keep this up, I'm gonna be able to do 560. So yeah, quite exciting. And not the road trip itself is quite boring, but it's quite exciting to see if we can do this. So, just doing a little pit stop here, stretching my legs, but look at this, we are at 48% now, so we have been driving exactly 50% of the battery. We started at 98, and we have been driving 281.2 kilometers. So if we can keep this up, we're actually gonna do 560 kilometers. And if you have a Tesla Model 3 and used to looking at these watt hour per kilometers, this is actually pretty good driving. 133 watt hour per kilometers. Usually on highway I'm at 180 to 200. So yeah, it's I'm driving really slow, but enjoying the trip. But now I'm just gonna stretch some legs, and we're gonna see if we can manage to get the last 280 kilometers out of the tank. So we're not down at 28% yet, so we have not reached the next mark where we have used 70% of the battery storage, but we have crossed 400 kilometers. Yeah, so we're actually doing very good here, and the watt hour per kilometer is now 128. So yeah, this is looking very possible. I must say I'm quite surprised that this is going this well. I thought 500 kilometers, that would be quite good. As the trip went on, 560 seemed possible. Now it seems very possible. It actually seems like I can go over 560 kilometers. I'm getting pretty good at this economy driving this. So I'm hoping that we can do even better than 560. Off the road, man. Thank you. And I'm actually doing a speed limit. I'm trying not to be too much of an ass in the traffic. It's midday now, so the traffic is getting worse. I've been driving all morning with not much traffic, but now there's traffic, and I'm sticking to the speed limits. But yeah, wow, I'm surprised that we're doing this well. We are over 400 kilometers and have not even used 70% yet. And yeah, could we do 390 with 70% yet? We would be on target. So yeah, this is turning out to be quite good. And I think that I'm learning how to drive very efficient as the day has gone on. So I could probably do better if I did it again, which I'm not gonna do. I love driving my Tesla, don't get me wrong, I really do, but this is really boring driving, so I'm not gonna do this again. But the test so far is looking quite good. So we have just reached 18% of battery power left, so we have been using 80% now, and we have done 465 kilometers, almost 66 now. So that is actually, I have actually been using like for each percent of battery I've been using 5.8 kilometers, and that's actually going to give us more than the 560. That's going to give us 580 kilometers if we can keep this up. So yeah, this is not bad. And right now I'm on a big main road, and I have to drive a little bit faster than I like, but as you can see right now, because there's no black line just beneath the kilometers an hour there, I'm actually not using any energy here on this flat road up ahead here. So yeah, this is going quite well. If can see if I press the pedal a little, it becomes a black line down there. If I release it, it becomes green. And that's kind of how I'm been driving, just trying not to have much of a line there, so that we are consuming as little of energy as possible. So I'm actually quite surprised because I thought over 400 or over 500 kilometers, that would be really great if we could do that, because I am driving real life. I'm using the air condition, I'm using my GPS, I'm charging my phone when I'm not filming, and I'm listening to music. So, and I'm keeping to the speed limit on the main road. So I'm not driving slower than I have to, but I'm not accelerating much. I am increasing my speed over time. It takes time when you drive like this, but yeah, it's a real life test, and I'm surprised that it was this easy to get this many mileage out of it. Wow, great job, Tesla. This is pretty amazing. I thought it was impossible to get the 560 kilometers out of this bad boy, 310 mileage, but it turns out it's actually not. Yeah, we still have some way to go. I still have to do 90 kilometers before this test is over, but yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do 560 kilometers on one charge. Let's get going. Alright, so we have 10% left and we have 510 kilometers of range, actually 511 right now. And remember, we started at 98% of battery, not 100. So we've been doing quite well here. So 10% left, and yeah, you gotta remember, started at 98%. So it's actually, we have to go down to 8%. Then we have been using 90% of the battery, and I've been doing 56 to 58 kilometers on a 10% battery usage. So sorry about that. 10% of the battery usage. So I could easily do 50 kilometers on the last 10%, and that would get me over 560 kilometers. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna run down to zero, but I'm gonna go to a charger that's nearby my home, just to get a little bit of juice, and then we can take a look at the numbers. So let's look at the end result here. I still have 8% left on the charge here, and I have done 521.7 kilometers on this charge, and I started at 98, so this is only 90% of the charge I'm able to do over 520 kilometers. I'm only missing 40 kilometers to do the 560, but I'm just stopping here at the charge station to make sure that I can make it home, because me and my wife have to use the car. So yeah, that was not expecting. I was not expecting that this would be so easy to do the 560 on one charge, because I could easily do it even with the 98% of charge I have. I would easily do the last 40 kilometers on 8%. So with a full charge, 100%, I could definitely do on the way I've been driving today, 570 kilometers. So yeah, the 560, definitely doable, not impossible. You just have to keep to the speed limit on the backcountry roads. That's simple, and not accelerating very much. But I have been driving in real condition, real life, in city, in traffic jam. I was 15 kilometers on the highway as well. So I have been driving in real life, just not accelerating very fast. And I have done, and I'm able to do 570 kilometers easily. Maybe more. Damn, Tesla. Good job. Good job. Well, hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you haven't seen the channel before, feel free to subscribe down below or hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next Tesla topic or EV topic. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.